Hi guys, today we have an overview of the installation of the management app, and I'm going to take you through how the server is set up, the web server and the management app, and how all of that works together. Then we're going to log into the management app and view the users, the IMS users. We're going to do an application on the website and see how that shows up on the database and in the management application. We're going to authorize the application or approve it, and then see how to log in with the default user that is created. So first off, we're going to install the management application. You need to install that on a Windows PC or a laptop. It's not going to work on an Android phone or an iPhone, iOS, or Apple Mac computer. It is a Windows only development, the management application. So I've made a quick video of the installation process here. When the installation is done, you can double click the icon and log in. We use the super user username and super user for a password, just for testing purposes. When you log into the system, you're going to see two buttons, top left and top right. On the top left, we're going to look first at the IMS System Manager. So this user management panel, these users are the IMS office or administration staff. So all these guys have got different access rights to the system, and there are four main items. When obviously they each have a login and a username and password, they can be set to active or inactive, meaning that they can log in or not log into the system. Secondly, you can set these people to be an IMS manager or not. If they are not an IMS manager, the two bottom checkboxes don't matter because they can't see them anyways, they can't use it. So when they are an IMS Central user and they are checked to manage groups, they will be able to do that and approve trial subscriptions. So if you go through the list, you'll see that we're testing the users and they all have different access rights at the moment. They've all got different combinations of checkboxes that are ticked. Roy, your name is ticked for all the boxes, of course. All right, you can add more administration users, and you can save the setup if you change the checkboxes or a username or a password for someone. Then, very importantly, on the right-hand side, you can see the pending applications. So we'll get back to that when we have submitted an application. We're going to take a quick look at the way in which the whole system is set up. So we're going to be working from the Rackspace web server. So the whole product will be installed on the web server. At the moment, we're still referencing that to our Office PC on the web. So you're going to experience slower times when we eventually move it to the Rackspace web server. The response times on the server will pick up a lot. So we have the web server, and on this web server we have a database for all the users and some central group information. All that is stored in a single database. Then for each group with their hotels, we have a separate database. So the transactions and stock and locations and all of that stuff for each group of hotels is on a separate database. Now, if we take a look at what happens when a web application is submitted, so someone applies to view the trial, is they submit the web application via the website, so it's done on the server. That application is stored on the central database, so it's stored on that database. And what you then do is you use the management app to view which applications are lying on the server. So you install the management app on your PC or laptop, and you can use that to view the applications lying on the server. Next up, we have a little thing on the web server we call the checker. Now the checker runs at 1 minute intervals, and the checker will eventually do a lot of stuff. In this case, what the checker will do is to check if there are applications that have been approved. So if you use your management application to approve an application, The checker will check every minute whether there are such approved applications. It will then create a new database for each of those applications, and it will create one user that it will store in the central database. That one user is the user that was the name that was given when they applied via the website. That user will then show up in the web software. So when you log into the IMS website, I created a temporary page where you can see all the users, and that user will then allow you to log into the website with the username that you can look up. The password will be ChangeMe. When you log in with the username and password ChangeMe, you'll be prompted to change the password to something more secure, and that is triggered by the ChangeMe password. So that is how the system functions when the web application is made and approved. Now the checker will also take care eventually of the email notifications. So when you send an email with the system, or an approval is asked for a purchase order, every 1 minute, we can set that to be longer, preferably not shorter. Every 1 minute, the checker will run and send out email notifications. That means that when you approve a management application, you have to wait at least 1 minute before the database will be created for that application and before the user will be created. At the moment, we're not sending out emails. We're still setting that up, so that's why there's a little red icon over the line. So you will not get emails at the moment when you approve anything, but that is coming soon. Okay, so let's do an application. I'm going to go to the website and complete the application form, sign up for a trial membership or trial user, and submit that. Then I'm going to switch to the application manager on my PC, and in the application manager I'm going to click on the right hand side on the top, pending applications or pending applicants. Now because the server is still our office server connected to the internet, this is going to be slow. It'll be a lot quicker when we're running from the Rackspace server. So you're going to click and the list will populate. You can see it takes quite a long time. When the list has populated, you'll see the latest application at the bottom of the list. You can then click on the application, click open, and you'll be able to see the information that they completed from the website. All you need to do at this point in time is click on approve, and the application will be approved. Now the approval, like I said before, goes and lies on the database and waits for the checker to come around every minute or so. So after a minute, the database will be created and the user will be created. Then we need to switch to the IMS website. And in the IMS website, you're going to log in with test and test. You can choose any location or any hotel. On the right hand side on the menu, you'll see reporting. Under reporting, click on all IMS client users. There you will see a list of users, and somewhere in that list, I think at the bottom, you will see the user that was created for that new application. So by the time this user shows up in the list, the database for that application has been created with a number of hotels as specified in the application form. Alright, so wrapping it up, that's the process of using the management app to approve applications and logging in to see the user that was created. Thank you. Bye.